I want to try the sugar cookie latte, but I want mine iced. Okay, so our total is $20.87. They did not have any of the sugar cookie or peppermint syrup, so I'm basically just stuck with getting a vanilla iced latte this morning. But anyways, I'm gonna get ready to go back home and get a couple things done. Forgot I needed to drop some stuff off at Goodwill, so I didn't realize that it was in the trunk, but here it is, and it needs to go get dropped off. Come on, girl. Hey everyone, and welcome to my channel. If you're new here, welcome, and if you're an old subscriber, welcome back. Today's video, I'm going to take you guys into the life of being a mom. I am a mom of 2 kiddos, and then of course we have 2 dogs, Sasha and Serenity. They are 2 girls, and so the day in my life is really easy. It's really simple. First, I get up and I have already brushed my teeth. And I've already got myself ready for the day with some clothes on, but I just keep having to take the dogs out, so I do have on like a little sweater. So let's get ready to make us some breakfast. All right, so I got some aluminum foil. Go ahead and open up my biscuits and arrange those on here. So the kiddos have already ate because that's just how difficult they are. They don't like biscuit and gravy. They don't really care for eggs. They don't really care for like oatmeal and stuff. So they're more like a fruit kids for breakfast. But anyways, I need to go ahead and get out my handy dandy can of Libby sausage gravy and get that into the pan. I'm still waiting on the oven to heat up. And I think that because I have these leftover bananas and I need to use them, we'll make some unicorn bread today or something. I've made the unicorn banana bread here on my channel before. If you haven't checked it out, definitely check it out if you would like the recipe. But you will need bananas, rainbow sprinkles, butter, powdered sugar. You also will need things such as flour, sugar, baking powder, salt, and butter, and things like that. You'll then go ahead and just mash up your bananas. You'll add all your dry ingredients together. You'll add all your wet ingredients together, which is simply just the bananas and the butter and the vanilla. So you're going to sift your dry ingredients together. You also have your eggs that you want to whisk up and get together. Like I said, check it out on my channel if you haven't already. But this is a really great recipe that me and my daughter like to make when we have leftover bananas, as we don't like bananas going to waste. This recipe here is really good, especially for those who are tired of the same old banana bread. You will not be able to taste the sprinkles in it, so do not worry. You definitely will enjoy the sprinkles, and when you put the glaze on top for this banana bread, you don't have to worry about adding the sprinkles if you don't want to. It's just something that is the reason why they call it banana bread. You'll bake it on 375 for the first few minutes, and then you'll turn it down to 350. Definitely don't want to over mix it, and you'll add in your sprinkles on the inside. While they're in the oven, the sprinkles will basically change the state that they are in, and then it will not even be a problem. If you guys don't like sprinkles in your stuff, you won't even be able to taste it. It won't be the same mixture as it is when you put it in. And so put it in your loaf pan, bake it for about 40 to 45 minutes, and I'm telling y'all, you're gonna love this recipe.
Part of being a mom 24/7 is to let your kids mix up stuff because they just don't know when to not come in the kitchen. But anyways, I'm just now getting ready to eat. I have the unicorn bread in the oven on 375 for 15 minutes, and then I have to take it off of 375, put it on 350 for roughly about 20 to 30 minutes. So in the meantime, I'm gonna sit down and eat my biscuit and gravy. Alright, so I gave it some time to cool off, but I don't think it was all the way cooled off. So this is what it looks like, especially since I didn't ice it like on a pan or something. I just did it in here, which is fine because I can put aluminum foil over top of this. But anyways, like I said, part of being a mom means catering to your kids and making what they like. And so my kiddos love this banana bread. It's also much better than the regular banana bread because it has the sprinkles in it. But you know, if you're a person that doesn't like sprinkles in something, you can't even taste it. I'm definitely gonna cut me a piece. Good old piece of cake. Unicorn banana bread though.
Before you know it, it's lunchtime and you are always needing to fix your kids something to eat, otherwise they're going to continue to ask for snacks. So I am going to be making them a bologna sandwich, and then I'm also going to give them just some sides. So I pulled out the Skinny Pop popcorn, and I also gave them just some of the Annie's Organic Bunny Fruit Patch fruit snacks, and then I just went ahead and gave them like something to drink with this. And I like to get them settled as far as like a huge lunch, because otherwise in the next hour they're going to be asking for more snacks than what you just gave them for lunch. So I made both of them the same exact thing, and I even made myself a bologna sandwich. I just didn't eat the Skinny Pop popcorn. I decided to make mine with some fruit snacks, and I just decided to have some veggie straws with mine. Not only am I a mom, but I'm a teacher as well, and that means that I do need to take accountability for signing up for classes and making sure that I'm registered and writing down when they start and exactly what classes I'm going to be taking. So I just went ahead and went in and just tried to figure out which classes I needed to take in order to sign up for those classes. And so I've been working on my bachelor's degree since 2020 at Liberty University, and I am 3/4 of the way done. I just have a couple more education courses, and then I have to finish one more math class, and I also need to do 2 more 30-hour practicum hours, as well as the 3 student teaching courses. So hopefully all of that will be finished with the way that I mapped it out come 2024. So wish me the best of luck with that, and definitely this is something that is not easy to do, but it will be all worth it.
So I'm going to be using 1 roll of hamburger meat to make 3 different meals. So I'm trying to get like a weekly reset here going. So it will be spaghetti, chili,
and sloppy Joe mix, and then the rest of the week will be like pizza, and then like something else from the freezer. So with this 3-pound ground beef hamburger roll that I picked up from Kroger, I decided to go ahead and just spend a total of $9.99 on this and make 3 different things. So I'm going to be making chili. I'm also going to be making sloppy joe as well as spaghetti using this hamburger roll. So I thought, what better way to meal prep for the week than to go ahead and use this. So some of it was thawed out, some of it wasn't. So the first thing I decided to do was make the spaghetti. So I do use ragu, the garden combination, and I went ahead and just kind of divided it up the best way that I could by making all of the meat at one time. It's just that half of the roll was still not ready and thawed out the way that I thought that it was. So I had to improvise and just use the meat that was thawed out at first. And so what I'm doing is going ahead and getting all the meat done and prepared because I'm making chili, spaghetti, and sloppy joe, which means that it's easy for me just to ground up all the meat at one time, and definitely just to make sure that it is done because I will be dividing it up into those 3 meals. So I definitely thought smart this time and decided to get that roll and make 3 different meals. That way it will last us during the week. Spaghetti, sloppy joe, and chili is something that can be had for 1 to 2 to 3 nights, and especially as a family of 4, we don't tend to typically save leftovers because we know how we are. We do not go back for those leftovers after unless it's Thanksgiving. So I'm just adding in a little bit of sugar to my ragu sauce, and I'm gonna go ahead and get those spaghetti noodles going because this was the first thing that was easy for me to get out of the way with. The chili is definitely going to take a little bit more of my time because I'm having to make sure that I mix the packet and the beans and the meat and adding in the water and things like that. So this was a really great idea, especially if you guys would like to, try to meal plan. This is one of those things where you need to think ahead of time and just go ahead and have everything ready. So here's the meat that I do have ready. I still need to go ahead and do the noodles into the sauce for the spaghetti. I am going to go ahead and use one pan for the sloppy joe, and then my last pan will be for the chili. So this was really easy because all I used was the original chili seasoning mix. I added my light red kidney beans and I added my diced tomatoes. So one thing about this is I was able to make this for the kids for dinner. I was also able to take some of this stuff for lunch this week, and I thought that it was definitely good to do the meal prepping, as a lot of people have issues with meal prepping and then actually following through with eating what they make. So I did feel that it was necessary to make this. After dinner, I decided to get ready to check out this book that I recently received in the mail today. It is the Outer Banks 2023 Vacation Homes. It is a realty rental guide that is going to help you pick out the best home for yourself and figure out what is what. So I do definitely want to sit down and figure that out. Meanwhile, I'm going to get ready to put a wax melt on, which is made by Sense by Coley, which will be in my description box down below. And I hope that you all enjoyed this video today. If you did, please be sure to give it a thumbs up. Make sure you're subscribed to my channel so that you don't miss out on another video. And I hope that you all join me in the next video.